Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
It's round 26 of the NRL. Our last mystery footy tipper was Tim Horan, the rugby union star. He got a score of 4 out of 8. Today,
I'm kind of a big deal.
our mystery footy tipper has loved sport from a very young age, although they didn't play football. They started off as a sports producer, you see. Now they are in our living rooms most weekends. Used to be in our living rooms most weekends.
I know, and I
miss those
hopefully will
days.
be again.
They are the one, the only, Danica Mason.
Breaking news in the NRL.
When Danica Mason asks for lollies, Danica Mason gets lollies.
I've seen a bigger packet of lollies.
There's not many left. Danica ate most of them.
Always looks so stylish when she's reporting in that lovely coat as well. Hello, Danica.
Hi, Danica.
Good morning. That sounds a little creepy that I'm in everyone's living rooms every weekend, but
You
I'll
do
take it.
get around, but in the best possible way, stealing people's lollies by the sound of it.
Yes.
So what do we read? What do we read into Sam Burgess and his feud seems now with Russell hanging up on him?
Well, this is always a situation when clubs are under pressure. Fractions that were only minor start to increase a little bit. And look, I think for Sam, it's a different situation because he is leaving at the end of the year anyway. So he has a job over in the Super League, and that is he's going to have to start looking towards that, getting things prepared for that. And then also too, his partner's about to give birth as well within the next couple of weeks. So I think for Sam and South Sydney, it was coming to an end anyway. They knew that at the end of the year.
Yeah.
And they've just decided to pull the trigger.
League players and league commentators have a feud at the drop of a hat, don't they?
They're a fiery bunch, aren't we?
Yeah,
But it does-
do you feud with people? Like you look at Maddie and Andrew Johns, they're still not talking with each other. There's and they're brothers. You know, it's crazy.
Yeah. I know. Do you know what? I would never work in the same industry as my sister, though.
Really? There'd be trouble.
But also, this disrupts the team, doesn't it? As you said, Danica, that this all kicked off because they're not going so well on the field, and now this can't help.
Not at all. This is actually this dire situation for the Rabbitohs. So they're currently sitting in 8th on the table, so they're just going to make through finals at the moment. But they've got some big games coming up. They've got to face the Roosters in the final round, which is going to be huge. And the Roosters are on the exact same points as them, as to the Cowboys. So the Rabbitohs, they're in serious danger of missing out on finals football, which, I mean, this is the last thing they would have needed, considering...
Well, we've got a long way to go before we get there yet. Panthers versus the Eels tonight. It's happening on Channel 9.
What do you think? Who are you tipping?
Oh, you know what? This is an exciting one because Parramatta have been known to trouble Penrith in the past. So they beat them earlier this year in a Golden Point game, quite early on in the season. But I do think that Parramatta, they're missing Mitchell Moses. I mean, Penrith have rested some stars, so we'll see a young guy on debut. He's only 18 years of age, so he'll be coming in with a couple of the Panther stars rested. So it's going to be a good game, but I think Penrith are just way too good.
All right, and tomorrow night we've got Warriors and Dragons.
Oh, easy. Warriors.
There it is. Dolphins versus Cowboys.
I think this will be a good indication for the Cowboys, but I think the Cowboys will get the win, and that's going to be really important for them because, as I said, they're sitting 9th on the ladder, so they need to win to make the finals, but I think they'll be too good in the end.
On Saturday we've got Storm and the Titans.
Melbourne Storm, they've been a little bit inconsistent. They've had sort of, prior to last week, it was 1 win, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 loss, but they always come in at the right time of the season. Their coach, he gets them fired up at the right time. So I think that Melbourne Storm will go. I think they'll be pretty strong heading into the finals.
All right, and the Roosters really need a win. They're against the Tigers this weekend.
I know. The Roosters, they're fighting for their season. They've got momentum, though. I think the Roosters will make light work of the Tigers. With your season on the line, it can do funny things. I think the Roosters will be way too strong.
I was hoping the Tigers 2 in a row thing, though.
Well,
I know. You know what? I'm marrying into the Tigers family, and it's pretty dire. I feel sorry for them.
Raiders versus the Broncos.
Oh, the Broncos, they're unstoppable. The Broncos are a team that if anyone can go and see the Broncos play live, you've got to go see it. They're spectacular to watch. They've been in such strong form. I think they'll be too good for Ricky's Raiders.
All right, and then on Sunday, Bulldogs and the Sea Eagles.
Oh, this one's I didn't know who to tip in this one. The Eagles are missing a few personnel, and the Bulldogs, they've troubled some teams a little bit. They've put in some strong efforts, but I think the Eagles are just.
And Sunday, it's the Knights versus the Sharks. The Sharks did very well against the Cowboys last week. They won pretty. Can they back it up and beat the Sharks in Newcastle? beat the Knights in Newcastle.
This is the game of the round. So we're actually going up for this one for Channel 9. So we decided to get everyone on the road because it's going to be McDonald Jones Stadium is going to be absolutely rocking. I think at home, the Knights are playing full of confidence. They've won so many games in a row. They're at home, but something in me feels like the Sharks could just get the win.
Right.
But I'm not convinced on that one, so don't take my word on that one.
I'm just
kind of taking your
I'm
word.
just hanging in the periphery of you, Danica. That's what I'm doing. I'm like one of those people that waves in the background when you're on camera.
When's this going to be
When's
on?
this going to be on TV? Danica, it's always... When's this on? Watch 9 games of footy for free on Channel 9 and 9 Now and see Danica Mason. Thank you, Danica.
No, thanks for having me.